Okay, so today I'm going to start about the precision full wave rectifier. Now, here we have already now seen about the precision diode. In precision diode, we know that when the in an ordinary diode, if the input signal is less is greater than point greater than cut-in voltage, only then the diode will conduct. Means diode may be forward biased, but minimum voltage that we have to apply is cut-in voltage, below which the diode will not conduct even if it is forward biased. However, with the help of this op-amp and diode circuit, it is possible that even when the input signal is much less than cut-in voltage, and if the diode happens to be forward biased, then also it will conduct. So that makes it a precision diode. Now this principle we have already seen for half wave rectifier. Now the same thing we can see for full wave rectifier. So in this full wave rectifier, this is the circuit. Here you can see that there are two diodes and an op-amp. So here what happens is the input signal is applied here, that is inverting input signal is applied here. And here we see that when the input signal is just positive, that means input signal is a sinusoidal wave I am applying. Now when the input signal is just slightly positive, then the output of op-amp is sufficiently negative, because the voltage here, this is 0 volt, so this voltage difference here, this gets multiplied by the open loop gain to give high voltage here. So here the voltage is negative enough to drive this diode D1 on. So this diode becomes on and D2 becomes off. And off means we can replace it by open circuit. That means this is not there. This line, this part of the circuit can be deleted. Now this is 0 volt. So due to virtual ground, this also will be 0 volt. So this is grounded. So this line we can remove, and you see that the equivalent circuit becomes this. Now if you see this circuit carefully, this is equivalent, this is one inverting amplifier configuration and this is another inverting amplifier configuration. So the output of first inverting amplifier will be here, will be negative of this Vi, and output here will be negative of here, that which means this output will be same as Vi, and the gain we can make unity by taking suitable values of R. Here both the R in feedback and input register, so gain will be 1. So here we can say that V0 is equal to Vi. That means when input voltage is positive, output voltage is also positive and it follows the input voltage. But if Vi is negative, that means this input voltage, when it becomes negative, then the output of this op-amp is sufficiently positive to make diode D1 off and diode D2 becomes on. Now when this diode D2 becomes on, now D1 is off, means open circuit, means this is not there. And now this path comes. So the equivalent circuit will become like this. So this is the equivalent circuit when the input voltage is negative. Now suppose let the voltage of this node be V. Now if this is 0 volt here, then here also it will be 0 volt. So the current can be denoted in this way, current flowing through these branches. V by 2R, this is VI by R, this is V by R. Now if you apply KCL at node A, at this node A, if you are applying KCL, then we get this expression. From this, V comes out to be minus 2/3 of VI. Now this circuit's equivalent circuit can be drawn like this. Actually, if we see here at node A, voltage is 0, so we can consider a ground like this. So this ground is put here. So this is 2R and this circuit becomes like this. And this V is replaced by this voltage. Now this is the configuration of non-inverting input, amplifier, non-inverting amplifier, whose output voltage is given by this 1 plus RF by R. RF is feedback resistor, which is R, and input resistor is 2 R's. So it comes out to be minus VI. Here minus will come. So when input voltage is negative, that means input voltage, if I plot, when input voltage is negative, output voltage is negative of this. That means if I plot output voltage will become positive. So when input voltage was positive, output voltage was as it is positive. And now when input voltage is negative, output voltage is inverted. So this is full wave rectifier. Full wave rectification has occurred. So if we see, you see that when V input is positive, output is positive, and when V input is negative, output is inverted. So this is the full wave rectification. That means full wave rectification has occurred. So that is how this circuit can behave like a full wave rectifier circuit. Thank you.